Hello and good day, my friends. My name is Gentleman Haunter, and welcome back to the Premier Draft League Doubles Division. This week is actually the semifinals, so depending on how this battle goes and how well I play, will determine whether I make it to the finals or not. I am incredibly nervous, and I am facing an incredibly scary opponent and team and everything about it. This week I'm facing Image Tortuga and the Herkimer Dreadnoughts. And I hope I have the Pokemon I need, the way I need them. But I will be right back with you for the battle, so I'll see you in just 1 second. We are back and connected. Good luck and have fun, Image. And we'll see what outcome this brings. Decide the rules myself. Double battle normal rules. Yes. And then choose my team here. As you can see, that's my team I'm bringing in. And as always, I'll go over my team after the battle. Just jotting down my team for my notes. I'm fully expecting him to think I'm bringing Metang. Well, even though I obviously not, at least from what you saw. I just know Metang put in some good work and is a bulky Pokemon that he had issues with. And I believe it was week 3 of our battles. But I'm very nervous for what team he might be bringing, and I have a few ideas as to what I think I might see, but honestly, that's almost exactly what that's pretty much exactly what I expected to see coming in. Oh, nope, I can't have him there. I have to... As you see, I have Zoroark on my team, and I fully plan on using its ability to the fullest. Sorry, just jotting down the team right quick here. I'm honestly expecting him to lead Talonflame and Calyrex. And that's my entire hope of what he does. That or even Porygon and Calyrex. But like I said, best of luck to Image, and we'll see how this battle goes for us. Oh, no. Not what I expected initially at all. I figured something like this would come. But I can't do much about it now, I guess, if anything. So I'm gonna go for the very obvious fake out into Talonflame there, but now I'm gonna change into Palkia because that Cinderace is terrifying. And I only have one really decent Pokemon that I can think of that could help deal with it. If it gets too many boosts going. But switching out my Gengar. See what kind of plans he may have here. Yep, I fully expected the first turn Gigantamax. He was probably thinking that my Gengar was either Zoroark at that point since I switched out rather than Gigantamaxing, or just knowing I was afraid of a dark type attack coming my way. Oh, that was a very classic protect. I could have just faked out the Cinderace for a little bit of damage, but Fireball is honestly what I expected with him being out that way. So Cinderace KO's Rillaboom. And frankly, this is my next best option here. I know that I'm not going to be able to, well, not. Goodness, I am nervous. There's a high chance I will not outspeed the Cinderace, because I foresee Tailwind coming up right now from Talonflame, because it has if it has Gale Wings, it has priority in getting that up. But I'm just gonna... I don't know what to expect, honestly, from Cinderace, because he could easily go for another fire type attack, or even maybe max Airstream with bounce, or... I hope I live this. Oh, he went for Palkia. Sorry, Image. Talonflame went down. You asked me not to take it out, and it went down anyway, unfortunately. Lucha KO's Talonflame. And then unfortunately goes down to Cinderace there. All in all, he was very well prepared for my team. I'm fully expecting a Protect from Porygon, to be perfectly fair. But I'm hoping my Magmar can at least do some damage to... Oh gosh darn it. Cinderace is terrifying, as I full well knew. But now it's luckily down. And a very, very strong Hyper Beam. Okay, let's do this guy now. I could see, yeah, that coming out. Do I want to protect or do I just want to attack the right on here? So we're real honest struggle here to know what to do next. I'll just protect. I don't have time to sit here and think about it, honestly. And I could see him attacking Magmar, yeah. I wouldn't mind a Flame Body burn. Unfortunately, not the case. And now we have 2 Gengars out. Something you don't exactly expect to see when in situations like this. I almost forgot which one I can max too. Oh, do I risk it? I'm risking the double. No, I'm not risking the double. Oh, do I risk it? Yeah, I forget it. I'm risking it on a double. Gengar should take out the Rhydon unless it's Focus Sash, which would be kind of surprising. Nope, it failed. Darn it. Okay, Gengar KO's Rhydon. This has definitely been a very close match either way. And unless she's Choice Scarfed, I should be fine here, but since I failed last protect, I think the third one should hopefully activate here. I'm just playing by the seat of my pants at this very moment, to be perfectly honest. Okay, let's see here. Gardevoir goes down to Gengar. Critical hit, goodness gracious. And this very thing, this very horse that I actually let Yimage borrow from me, it is what I've been most terrified of this entire time. And unless it is sashed or something crazy, maybe even Choice Scarfed, but even then I don't think it should outspeed. This should be the end of the horse, and it's just going to come down to an unfortunate, maybe 1-0 on my, not in my favor, but we'll see. Yes, Zoroark KOs Calyrex the way I had planned and hoped and struggled with, and goodness gracious. And now I think I should protect here just for added healing here. To be perfectly fair, I think I lost either way, even with the added healing. Energy Ball is really the only move I have, and it's Violite, Porygon 2. One of the bulkiest things in the world, but this was a fantastic freaking battle. I don't care that I lost here. This was the craziest battle ever. GG's, Image. You deserve this win. That was a pain and a half. Oh my lord. Oh my gosh. Talk about a 1-0 down to the wire battle. My freaking goodness. I could have not gone out in any better possible way. I know that I had made some move decisions that were probably not for the best, but things just couldn't have gone any better for a closer battle. Again. GG's, Image. Best of luck in the finals. You deserve the win. You've got this. No offense to his opponent by any means, but that was such an amazing battle, and I just could not believe it. Oh my gosh. Give me a few minutes to more or less calm down, and I'll go over my team and more or less some of my plans I had. But I will be right back with you in just a moment. Alright, I am back. I can't say that I'm exactly calmed down from the battle, because it was just so crazy and so intense. But I'm going to try to do a team breakdown the best I can, and I'm also contemplating just doing a more or less season breakdown for my team and how I think it went overall. But we'll start off with Palkia, Space for Rent, holding the Assault Vest, with the moves Aura Sphere, Earth Power, Hydro Pump, and Power Gem. Aura Sphere was honestly there for Porygon 2. And I'm not sure if anything would have changed if I tried attacking that sooner. Just especially considering that Cinderace is such a scary Pokemon. But outside of that, I could have tried to hit a Hydro Pump with it on Cinderace too, which would have done a lot more damage to it. But it has a 80% accuracy chance to hit, and I didn't want to risk that. I also had Power Gem for the off chance that, like I said in the video, that he had Bounce on his Cinderace, which would have turned it into a Flying type. And I wanted to be sure I could hit the Flying type, rather than trying to use Earth Power if I wasn't feeling confident in the Hydro Pump. Next we have one of my apparently 2 Gengars, holding the Black Sludge, just for extra healing on Poison-type Pokemon. I should have run uh, Focus Blast, but that also has like an 80% chance to hit, if not lower, and I was not wanting to risk that. But we have Dazzling Gleam, Energy Ball, Protect, and Shadow Ball. Shadow Ball was honestly just there for Gardevoir. That's about it. An Energy Ball was largely there for for the Rhydon, as we saw. Dazzling Gleam is just a good overall coverage type move, and was good against Cinderace if he had just used a fighting type attack and Gengar was still out. Or was out at the time. Next we have Rillaboom, who unfortunately didn't have a chance to do anything this battle just because of that Protect at the beginning, but it did help me prevent from Tailwind from going up, which was my entire hope and plan. If Tailwind was put up at any point, that would have ruined so many things. So thank you, Image, for not clicking Tailwind. But it's holding the Rocky Helmet just for that extra chip damage for physical contact moves. And the moves Fake Out, Grassy Glide, Knock Off, and Protect. I believe almost every Pokemon but Palkia had Protect on it this week. Just for extra either healing or the fact that Cinderace was so scary and, well, so was the rest of his team. Grassy Glide is just there for grass type priority under grassy terrain, which is always set up by Rillaboom. A knockoff if Rillaboom was still around for that Porygon. Or even a Sableye that Image had in the back that he could have brought this week. Just extra way to get rid of items and do some damage. Next up we have Hawlucha, which did amazing work helping knock out that Talonflame. Sorry again, Image. But holding the Grassy Seed as per usual. And with the moves Acrobatics, Iron Head, Protect, and Rock Slide. Rock Slide also has a small chance to miss. I'm glad it didn't miss on either of his fire types that were out at the time. Oh, by the way, Grassy Seed, I think, is the only reason the boost from Grassy Seed raising my defense, I believe that's the only reason why I lived the Talonflame hit. But Iron Head was there for the off chance he had he brought out his Gardevoir sooner than not. Just for the extra super effective damage. Otherwise, Acrobatics is just a fantastic move when your Pokemon's no longer holding an item. Next up is my quote-unquote second Gengar, Zoroark, holding the Expert Belt with the moves Flamethrower, Foul Play, Protect, and Shadow Ball. Foul Play is a physical type attack, and my Zoroark is not built for physical type attacks. But here's the trick. Foul Play uses the target's power against it, so the higher the target's attack stat, the greater the damage it deals. And all of my calculations I had found, and also honestly looking at Image's previous battles just for general information as to what he might bring and how he might bring it. Foul Play will, with Expert Belt, will knock out Calyrex Ice one shot every time, as long as it is Choice Band and Max Attack. And Max Speed. If it has any HP investments at all, that would have just destroyed my entire hopes and dreams for it. But he, I assume, was running it Max Speed, Max Attack. And that was greatly to my benefit. I could not let that Calyrex get KOs and get attack boosts from it. Otherwise, we had Shadow Ball again for the Gardevoir, and then Flamethrower just as an overall coverage move, and then Protect. And then last but not least is Magmar Heatstroke, holding Eviolite, and it would have been so funny. So funny for Cinderace to get a burn with that G-Max Knuckle he did. Unfortunately, I don't think it would have counted as a physical hit on Magmar, but it would have just been so funny. So funny to get a burn off of it. But it still put in some good work on Cinderace, and unfortunately didn't get the burn on Rhydon either, but that's okay. It had the moves Clear Smog, Flamethrower, Protect, and Scorching Sands. Flamethrower just there for the stab. Scorching Sands was there for the said Rhydon, honestly, just if it managed to outspeed or even live a hit. Otherwise, it was great for Cinderace if it wasn't sitting there as a flying type against me. And Clear Smog is another one of those cheeky little moves that I love to use. And what it does is all stat changes are returned to normal on the Pokemon that was hit by the move. So if I were to hit Cinderace, whom I was afraid would set up with a bunch of Max Knuckles and be +3 attack or +2 attack or whatever, I would use Clear Smog to get rid of those attack boosts. Luckily, I didn't have to worry about that, and the battle went the way it did. But I am not upset with how the battle went. I'm not upset that I lost. I'm actually rather proud of how well both of us played and how well it worked out. The image terrified me early into the battle with Gigantamaxing his bunny. But I also knew it was a possibility it was going to happen. And I just had to try to play around it the best I could. But we still went out with a 1-0. Which is way better than I had... That's way more than I could have ever hoped for in going out. I was afraid, honestly, that if my Zoroark wasn't able to take out Calyrex and he let it, that he would have just swept my team right then and there. Again, huge congrats to Image. That was a fantastic battle, and I cannot wait to get my payback one day. Best of luck in the finals, and to all of you watching and listening to me ramble, thank you so much. From the bottom of my heart, and from the whole Hawaii Haunter team, we appreciate you, and we love you, and we're so grateful for this entire season, and we will see you in the next season. But until then, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and as always, I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.